morning on Tuesday. It is a new week, it's a new waffle, it is the same old me. I am in the car. I am sitting outside little Josh's house, here to pick him up. He has very kindly said he would come today and help me put some stock into the loft. Both the kids are working today. It's not that I couldn't do it myself, but to do it myself I'd have to go up and down the ladder over and over and over again. Whereas if somebody's there to help, then you can just pass things up to one person in there. So Josh has very kindly said he'd come and help. However, I said I'd pick him up at 11. It is 11. I arrived about 10 minutes early, sent him a message saying I'm here but I'm early, so don't worry. He hasn't seen that message yet, which implies he's still in bed. His stepdad has noticed me parked here, so I feel like eventually his stepdad's going to come and ask me why I'm lurking on their property. But yeah, hopefully at some point Josh will appear. Are you warm enough? Josh has been an absolute ledge. I've passed all of these shoes up to him and he's arranged them all in mostly size order, as much as manageable.
It's a lot.
And all of the breakables are now up and they're all arranged in being able to find things order. The jigsaws were coming up, but we've decided to leave that for now because there isn't really anywhere for them to go yet. But gradually I'll keep working on that and make it into more workable.
That wasn't nice, was it?
No, that wasn't nice.
No. Natalie's downstairs telling the dogs off. Right. I'm going to treat Josh to lunch now because he's an absolute star.
Have some food and relax. And a coffee.
And a coffee. I've roped Matt in for a spot of front room cleaning because the place is trashed again. So between us we're going to pitch in and see what we can achieve. What?
We're going for a spot cleaning because I'm overparented.
Yeah, because you're overparented, that'll be why. Much better, although now I am much hotter. Good morning on Wednesday. It's 9:45. I am off out with Tammy today. We're going to Weston to see her auntie who she hasn't seen for a while. Just thought I'd show you this before I go. This is foraged apples from a tree that's just near the parcel shop. And foraged blackberries from the dog walk. Peeled and chopped the apple and that's in water with a little bit of lemon juice to stop it going brown. And tonight I'm going to make a little individual crumble for my mum. My mum loves a crumble. So I'm going to make a little individual crumble for mum later. But I thought I'd show you that stage because otherwise I might forget. And yeah, off to Weston for the day. Got wet hand now. It's Tammy's driving face. Look, I'm not driving for once. After last week when I drove all of the drive. All of the drive, yeah. Tammy said to me, do you want to drive tomorrow? And I was like, absolutely fucking do not. I do not want to drive. I do not want to drive. So Tamed's driving, and we're not dead yet, so yay for that. Look at the road. I'm looking at the road. Do you want to see the road? Look. Tammy parked her car under a tree.
It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me. No, nothing can break me. drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes.
Little view of Western seafront for you. It's not a bad day really. The sky looks nice and blue through the lens. It's not massively warm. They've got one of these sky view things. Do you want to go on the big thing? Why don't you want to go on the big thing, Tam?
The big thing.
We went on the big thing, didn't we? We went on a cruise and we had a stop off in France.
Yes.
Can't remember where in France. La Rochelle in France. And we went on the big thing. And for reasons best known to Tam, she didn't mention that she doesn't like going on the big thing until we were on it.
I got through it.
And we get to the top and it stops. It stops when you're at the top and lets you have a lovely sit there and look about, doesn't it, Tam?
I don't know, I didn't open my eyes.
She didn't open her eyes, and every time I moved even an inch and the thing rocked, she was like, ah, dying. So I don't think, somehow, that between us we'll be going on the big thing today.
Hanging on to hope and holding on to a dream, wishing for the kind of love you see in magazines. The illusion falls and nothing's what it seems to be, and the part left is hurting deep inside of me.
We're on our way home again. Had a nice day. A nice lunch.
You did get Auntie Joan and Uncle Ken.
Sorry? I did film them a little bit. I did film Auntie Joan and Uncle Ken, but they were chatting, so you'll have seen them with music over them. And yeah, we've had a nice day, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah, nice to catch up with Tommy's auntie and uncle. And cousin. Yeah, cousin. And then we popped into Poundland, because that's how we roll. I only spent £1. I went to Poundland and spent £1. How much did you spend?
I spent 4. You made me fun out of me.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, babe.
Apparently she wanted her wing mirrors.
Thank you.
Never known to use them before, but apparently right now that's when she wanted to use them.
No, before I kill us both on the motorway.
So yeah, we've had a nice day and now we're going home.
Walking down the street, the rain is pouring down, but my feet are walking to a different sound. I'll leave the bitter taste of love, come back and finally free.
Little catch up on Mum's crumble. I've got blackberries and apples in there with a little bit of sugar, a little bit of butter, just stewing down a bit. And in here I've got some crumble topping which the Good Food magazine recommends you cook it separately first and then put it on top and you get a better flavour apparently, so I just need to wait for that to soften up a bit. There we go, one individual crumble for me mother. I hope she's pleased with it. Natalie has managed to leave for work and leave her work bag behind, so I'm taking it to her at work on my bike. Natalie works at the top of the hill. What could possibly go wrong? I don't think I'll be riding up the hill somehow. I made it this far, but I've got to go up that hill. I'm going to walk up it. I made it home. I'm a bit hot and bothered, but I made it there and back. Good morning on Thursday. It is 8:05. I am just about to start doing some eBay photographs. But before I do that, I want to show you a parcel that arrived yesterday. Helps if you turn the camera around. It's from a lovely lady called Christine. The letter she's written me says private at the top, so I won't read that out. But she has sent me these lovely, I think they're called charm squares when you buy them ready cut. So it's little fabric squares. Although I thought charm squares were smaller, so I must admit I don't know a lot about quality. Anyway, they are really nice, lovely patterned, cotton fabrics. Each one is Where's my tape measure? Each one is about 10 inches square, give or take a poking eye, 25 centimetres square. So I'm definitely going to be able to, and there's loads of them, look, there's several packs. So I'm definitely going to be able to find something interesting to do with those. Thank you so much, Christine, for sending them. Okay, I have photographs scheduled, uploaded, bagged and tagged, but as you can see, not put away, all of that stuff. I have mended my bag, I've changed the sleeves on a top that I bought, and I've just sat here sewing some of these charm squares together with the idea that I might make something out of them. But it is time to go to Mum's, so that's enough of that. Yeah, look, Mum managed those last 4 or 5 pieces all on her own once I'd done all the difficult bits and taken all the credit. What's next, Mum?
I've got the pussies
There's cats apparently somewhere. Oh, underneath the...
underneath that at the moment.
That one's next. We've come somewhere for lunch that we haven't been for years. There's Mother shuffling off ahead.
That's not going to work. What time is it? 32 till 6. Oh,
time
it's
to-
25 to 1 as long as we're quick.
25 to 1?
2.
Okay, we've come somewhere we don't usually come for lunch, and their kitchen closed at 2, so it's a good job we got here when we did. We're at the Windmill Portishead. There's a lovely view over the estuary there, and it says it's dog friendly, so fingers crossed. We've got a table in the garden, in the sun. There's another dog who's spotted Molly somewhere and is telling her what he thinks about it. She hasn't spotted him. I'm sure she's heard him. And we've got a lovely view, like I said, across the bay. That's Wales over there. As usual, if you look very closely, you might see Lex waving. It's a very nice pub garden, and it's very nice in the sun.
It's nice that the sea is right up and yeah.
Smile for the waffle, Mum.
Hello.
Despite how glowering that sky looks, it's actually a lovely sunny day. That sky looks really grey in the camera.
Yeah.
You are a good girl, aren't you? You're a very good girl. Nat's taken Molly over into the dog bit so that she can run and stretch her legs. I can see Nat, but I can't see Molly. I think she's too close to the hedge. There she is. She's been a very good girl. There's been a little Dachshund sitting 2 tables away, and he's had a lot to say, but she hasn't yelled back at him, so that was good. So she's having a leg stretch now before we get in the car. Somehow over the last week all my bulbs have started failing, so I've got a 16 code coming up, which is a brake light. I've got a 20, which is a right low beam, and I've got a 21, which is a left side light. So we've come to Ryan's place, and he's going to put us some bulbs in. Hopefully he's got them in stock.
Yeah, that's fine. Come here.
Can't beat a bit of Bake Off. Good evening. It is 5:15 on Friday. I have not waffled today, and I'm just popping on to say that I'm not going to waffle today. I don't know why I haven't waffled. It wasn't really a reason apart from the fact that I wasn't doing anything. I've sat here, I've edited 2 videos. I can't really show you when I'm editing. I've potted about, I've done some admin, I've ordered a COVID test for holiday. Nothing remotely worth showing you. And now I'm going to go downstairs, find my tea, and sit in front of the telly and do nothing. So it was a very nothingy day, and so I didn't bother boring you with it, but I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning on Saturday. It's about 9:30. I've had a shower, put my makeup on 6 times and taken it off 5. Out with the dogs. We're meeting Indy. I don't know if you guys have seen Indy on a vlog before. Indy's a big black, woolly, I don't know what breed he is, but he's a big black, hairy, hairy hound. And we're looking after him this morning for a few hours because they've got their landlord's inspection. And whilst they are allowed to have a dog in the home, the landlord is afraid of dogs and would rather the dog was not there while they're doing the inspection. So he's coming to us for a couple of hours. It's the first time he's been to us And him and Kai have occasionally had a little bit of snarfle before, so we're hoping there won't be any snarfling today. But yeah, I'm just out with them now. We're going to meet Indy and his dad here so that they all go back into the house together, which reduces any territorial behaviour rather than Indy coming into their house. They all arrive together. That's the plan anyway. In the meantime, Kai's using the facility, so I've got to go clear that up. Bye-bye. I am trying to sort out the death piles, the unlisted stock. There is too much of it, and it is out of control. Okay, I have sorted through the death pile, bagged up the clothes into, because when I bring it in, excuse the hair by the way, this is not straightened yet from the shower. When I bring it in from the car boot sales, obviously all in mixed bags of stuff, and I just put it in the cupboard like that, but now I've taken it all out and it is in bags of breakables, bric-a-brac, clothing, books and toys, things like that, so that when I pull a bag out to list, I'm listing all similar items. These are the things I've kept out today to list. I've got some shoes, some hand creams, there's some magazines back there, this is a teapot, there's some other breakables around here, a Lulu cat, this is a bag of books, more shoes, stuff like that, and then down here I've got a bag of clothes that I want to work through. I'm not entirely sure what's in this one, mostly purses I think, but assorted stuff. I don't know if I'm going to work through all of that today. I didn't realise that I'd buried that one a minute ago when I was sorting. And this bag here, and then this is rug making stuff. So I'm hoping to work through as much of this today as possible, get it all drafted. But I'm already losing the will to live and I haven't begun yet. Well, I have managed 50 drafts today. That's as far as I've got. No photos, just drafts. It's better than nothing, isn't it? Better than nothing. I'm going to photograph them tomorrow. I've got a little bit of extra time tomorrow because I'm not picking Mum up until a bit later because she's got harvest lunch at church. So I've got a little bit more time than I would usually have tomorrow lunchtime, so I'm going to photograph then, I think. Natalie and I are going to bingo tonight. Yay!
When it takes £300, well done. Page closed. We move on to the green page. Back to looking for the line. First number 79. 80.
Good evening on Sunday. Yet another day has gone by in which I have not vlogged anything. Again, because there's been absolutely nothing of any interest to show you. I went to the car boot as usual. I went for breakfast with Josh as usual. You guys have seen that 100 times. I came home and did my live stream. I did some photographing. Did my parcels, went and picked up my mum. Brought Mum back, sorry, I'm dodging a tree. Brought Mum back, watched a bit of telly, and she's just gone off to church. So there's been nothing in my Sunday that would have been remotely interesting for you guys. And here I am saying goodnight to this week's waffle, and it's been another patchy one. I seem to have all the interesting stuff happening in one week and then nothing the following. But if you've stuck with it, thank you for watching. And I'll be back next week with hopefully something more interesting to show you. Take care. Bye for now.